This week on Sony's Lost in Music, it's all things Spider-Verse, which is out today.
We've also got YouTube sensation turned singer-songwriter phenom Jake Miller in the building.
We're going to be watching a clip of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but first...
we're going to hear Jake Miller perform his hit song, Drinkin' About You.
Here is Jake Miller!
Drinking about you, drinking about you. How you been? Can we talk? Yeah, I know that it's been a while. And I said that I wouldn't call, but I keep laying here in my bed thinking about the times we were up every night too long. So many words that I wish I had said. Is it too late for them now? I've tried to move on, but I can't forget. I still see your face in the crowd. Everybody! I've been drinking about you, but still can't let you go. No, can we talk like we used to? Are you sleeping alone? We had our reasons for calling it off. Can't see me without you. Maybe that's why I keep drinking about you. Everybody, drinking about you.
Hey, now it's time for the weekly news. We got a lot of great updates for y'all.
If you're in New York City, head down to Sony Square NYC on 25 Madison Avenue because there's a completely immersive Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse experience where you and you could be the hero.
That's what's up. When you get down there, make sure you check out our haptic technology, which allows you to actually feel what you're seeing on the screen. Or you can check out our Xperia 3D Creator, which inserts you inside of a trailer.
Wow. Or you could just go down there and get your photo taken with the Spider-Verse squad.
That's right. You need to swing on down there because it's open right now.
Now let's talk about music because a lot has been going on this week.
That's right. We want to give a huge congratulations out to everybody who was nominated for a Grammy.
Especially her because she had 5 nominations.
Camila Cabello and Travis Scott both got 2 nominations each.
There were tons of Sony artists nominated for Grammys. Whoop, whoop. And you know what else happened this week?
What's up?
Zayn dropped a record this week.
That's right. Icarus Falls is finally out, y'all.
Yeah. I don't think anybody has been waiting longer than you for this record.
I know, I've been super excited to hear it. It's gonna be dope.
And in other news, what happens to a rapper's entourage when they lose their main homie?
To find out, you have to watch Champaign, Illinois, a TV show that follows a rap crew as they try to readjust to life in their hometown that's a lot less glamorous than the life they were previously leading.
You can watch all 10 episodes on YouTube Premium now.
Now for something a little bit different. Check out this pixel art. Desert Child is a hoverbike racing RPG with a dope hip-hop lo-fi soundtrack.
And it all started on Kickstarter. All of this is available on PlayStation Store now.
And that was your weekly news update.
Welcome to Sony's Lost in Music, where your body becomes a music track. Do whatever you wish. It's time to find your voice.
Check, check, check. Yeah. Oh man, this is cool. Yeah. Check. All right, everybody, make some noise for Jake Miller.
Come through, come through.
What's up?
Hi.
How you doing, brother?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Have you had a chance to look around?
I have. So much fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, just being a producer and making my own music, it's really cool to see all these kind of tools because, I'm in my room with the same tools and toys every day, and so to see this kind of stuff, I've never seen anything like it. It's really cool.
Your new single, Wait
Yes.
For You, congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm curious about the lyrical inspiration behind that.
It actually wasn't something I was going through. It was a friend, and they wanted to be in a relationship with somebody, and I wrote it about their situation, but they called me and they asked for advice, and we were just talking, and basically it's about wanting to be in a relationship with somebody, but the other person is not ready. Maybe they just got out of another relationship and they're hurt, they're scared to jump into another one, whatever. And so my advice was just, if you really like that person and you believe that one day it'll work out, then you should wait for them no matter how long it takes, and that's what I wrote the song about, and I produced it as well. I always like to say that because I'm proud of it and very, very pumped that it's finally out.
Well, there's a lot of fans out there. I keep
Yeah.
hearing this, term, the military. Can you tell
Yeah.
me a little bit about the people that love your music and embrace you as an artist?
Yeah, they coined that term themselves many, many years ago. I started when I think it was 2011, it was fresh out of high school. I was probably 18 or 19, and my fans, obviously my last name is Miller, so it was back in the day when all the fan bases had, names. And so I was like, oh, what should we name our fan base? And somebody on Twitter said military, and it stuck. And so people now come to shows dressed in camo and sometimes with like the black paint under their eyes, and it's really cool. It's a cool little theme, but my fans are everything to me. 3 to 4 times every day at every show, I'll see people with my lyrics handwritten, tattooed on their skin. I see people at the airport every time I land giving me presents or just wanting to take pictures, or people camping out in tents the night before shows. Like, they're very, very dedicated, and it's the coolest thing to see because that's, they're who I do it for. And so to see them so engaged and passionate, that's really all I care about at the end of the day.
Nice. Now, you have said in the past that you are a real lyrics guy.
Yeah.
I wondered, was there any lyric that you would actually have inked on your body, seeing as your fans are so dedicated that they're willing to ink your stuff?
I have a lyric.
You
tattoo.
do?
Not of mine.
Okay, what is it?
I have a John Mayer lyric, actually. I never thought I'd be that guy to have a tattooed lyric. Stop This Train. It's my favorite song ever. I don't know if you guys have heard this song, but it's all about, the chorus is, stop this train, I want to get off and go home again. It's just a really emotional song, and it's just like an emotional roller coaster for like 5 minutes. It's a really long song, and it did a lot for me. And so to think that some of my fans, see my lyrics in the same way that I see this lyric, like that's really cool, because it's just crazy to see how powerful music can be.
Cool.
Yeah.
So 2 a.m. in LA had a very specific theme.
Yeah.
With Silver Lining, was there any kind of narrative that went through that album?
Yeah. So 2 a.m. in LA was the first album that I ever made when I became independent. And this is when I was learning to produce and write my own stuff. And that was also, coincidentally, right when I got out of an 8-year relationship.
Oh,
so
wow.
I had a lot of stuff to write about. I kind of recently moved to LA, was recently making new friends in LA. And these were like all my thoughts and experiences at 2 a.m. in Los Angeles. And then the next album, Silver Lining, it kind of is the next chapter of the story. Getting kind of over the breakup and getting over, being independent, and just the things that were kind of messing with my head, and just kind of realizing that there's a silver lining to every bad thing that happens. And so that's what I wrote that album about. Who knows what the next one will be about. Hopefully it'll get more and more happy.
Even though you're only 26, you have kind of been through lots of different phases in your career.
For sure.
Rapping initially and then moving into singer-songwriter, dumb. What would you say has been the biggest challenge that you've kind of overcome?
Learning how important it is to just take everything in your own hands, and knowing that nobody's gonna work as hard as you're gonna work. It's been like the most important thing to learn, just because I think I've become a much better artist because of it, and more importantly, a better person. So.
Where did you get that work ethic from, that grind? That
Probably my dad, honestly. Yeah, my family. My dad has always just kind of instilled all these thoughts in me, and I've always been kind of hungry to make my own money at an early age. But then I found music, and it was not even ever about the money. It's just like, this is the only thing that I've ever found like true passion in. And so, I go to sleep at 3 in the morning and just, I'm in my room all the time just making music, and it's just, it takes over my life in like the best way.
Changing gears slightly, you did just sign to a modeling agency.
I did, yeah, like 2 days ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to see your best Zoolander impression. Oh my God.
Blue Steel?
Oh my God. I see, this is why he got signed, right here.
Yeah, that's it. I just walked in and I did that a few times. They're like, you got it, kid. No.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is out today.
Yes.
So we're all super excited about it.
I was gonna say you're lit up in like a red, kind of bluish.
She's Mary Jane.
You guys kind of look like
Mary
Spider.
Jane. No, we're gonna watch a clip. You want to watch it with us?
Let's watch it.
Okay.
Miles, gotta go. In a minute. In a minute. Mom, gotta go. In a minute. Papa, llámame. See you Friday. Okay, mommy. Hasta luego.
Oh, look who's back. Yo, what's going on, bro?
Hey, I'm just walking by. How you doing?
Hijo, ¿tú olvidaste dónde vienes?
Seguro que sí. Y aún más.
Good earthquake last night.
Yo, what you talking about? I slept like a baby last night.
How's that new school?
So easy.
We miss you, Miles.
You miss me? I still live here. Wait, you miss me?
Come on. Seriously, Dad, walking would have been fine.
That looks cool.
That looks really good.
You a big fan of Spider-Man
Yeah.
in general?
Yeah, definitely.
I heard that you met Stan Lee.
I did, yeah.
What was that like? He's a legend.
Awesome, super nice guy. It was back in LA like 2 years ago at a morning news station. I was performing on the news and he was being interviewed right after. And we're like, oh my God, it's Stan Lee. But yeah, the picture's right there. He's a legend. Very, very sad that he passed, but he's gonna put a lot behind him and you know, everybody will remember him forever.
It's been great having you on the show.
Thank you so much.
But we have a little special guest.
Okay.
A guest from an alternate universe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to interview you. Well, should we welcome him on?
Yeah, let's make some noise for Alt Jake.
Alt Jake!
What's up, AJ?
Hello. You guys are doing a lot of the talking. Can I ask Jake a couple questions?
All right, just don't make it too weird.
Okay. What's your craziest fan experience you ever had, kid?
My craziest fan experience. I had a fan one night. We were in Columbus outside a show, and people who didn't get meet and greets, I tried to meet them after the show, and I was just going down the line, kind of doing quick pictures and autographs, and some girl handed me an adoption paper. I didn't know it was an adoption paper. I ended up signing it, not knowing what it was. There was already lawyers' signatures on it, parent signatures, doctor signatures. I kept moving down the line, and then some girl told my manager who was in the line, she ratted her out. She's like, that was an adoption paper. My manager came back over, shined the flashlight, ripped it up. This girl was in tears, hysterically crying. I almost became a dad. Yeah.
Yo, that is such a crazy story.
Yeah.
That is hands down the most insane story.
Wildest story.
I almost had a daughter.
Narrow escape, narrow escape.
I'm sweating just thinking about it.
Oh my Lord.
So you were almost a real daddy. If you could have one superhero power, what would you have, kid?
If I could have a superhero power, I would probably fly because I hate airports. And I travel with a lot of hand sanitizer because I hate germs. Or I would be invisible, so I could just follow Jennifer Aniston around all day and it'd be great.
Whoa, celebrity crush. Jennifer Aniston, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You think I'm attractive?
I don't think you're not attractive.
This is so weird. You're like flirting with yourself. I feel uncomfortable.
Can I ask him one more thing?
I don't know.
Hey, can I please get some VIP tickets to your show tonight? My sister loves you.
No. We're all out. I'm sorry.
Okay, Alt Jake, get out of here. We got to finish our interview.
Nice to know you.
This has been weird.
Yeah, it's been kind of weird.
Been pretty strange.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, me too.
Only need one. So you're gonna be performing a reimagined track. Can you
Yes.
tell me a little bit about it and like how you came up with the composition?
Yeah, so the song is called Wait For You. The actual version that you hear online is this big kind of production that I made, but it's really cool to kind of just sit down and reimagine something that I've heard so many times in one way, and then I get to play it for the fans in a completely different way that they've never heard. And it's just gonna be more focused on the lyrics, which I think is the most important part of the song, as we were talking about. Yeah, just a really cool, intimate, reimagined version. I think people will really appreciate it.
Great, we can't wait to hear the track.
Can't wait to play it.
Thanks so much for joining us today,
Anytime.
Jake.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Shout out to Sony for putting on this event. I've never done anything like this. This is very cool. Shout out to Lost in Music. I've been here for like 12 hours demonstrating all their new music technology today. It's really, really, really cool. So I'm very excited about that. Shout out to you guys for selling this place out in like 3 minutes a few weeks ago. You say your heart is too fragile. Maybe we should keep it casual. That's fine. That's fine. He broke your heart into pieces. I know that you are still healing. That's fine. That's alright. I think you could use someone like me, but you ain't ready yet. You're scared to love again. I think you could use someone like me. It's killing me inside, but you can take your time. 'Cause I'll wait for you, no matter how long I have to. Yeah, I'll wait for you. And every night I'm hurting, but I know you'll be worth it. So I'll wait. I will wait for you. 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 I start to run out of patience when I start picturing you naked. No lie, no lie. You're sleeping alone, but I'm jealous, 'cause I got a space in my bed that's your size. I think you could use someone like me, but you ain't ready yet. You're scared to love again. I think you could use someone like me. It's killing me inside, but you can take your time. 'Cause I'll wait for you, no matter how long I have to. Yeah, I'll wait for you. And every night I'm hurting, but I know you'll be worth it. So I'll wait. Hey, I will wait for you. 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 Watch the seasons change, but you still can't make up your mind. How much time do I have to waste? Always get that rush when my phone lights up. It's never you. I should just give you up, but I'll wait for you, no matter how long I have to. Yeah, I'll wait for you. And every night I'm hurting, but I know you'll be worth it. So I'll wait. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Jake Miller for coming through and rocking the stage. Catch Lost in Music next week. We'll be hanging out with multi-talented artist Tuve Stirke.
Yep, and we've got a pretty sweet giveaway. It's a poster of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and it's signed by the cast.
There's Shamik Moore, Jake Johnson.
And we're gonna be giving this away to one lucky viewer.
You can find out how to win by just staying tuned to Sony's Twitter channel.
And if you're in New York City and you fancy seeing Tuve Stirke live,
or you want to kick it in our experiential pop-up space,
then just head to sony.com/lostinmusic.
See you next time.
Bye.